Hi, my name is Lincoln Green, and I'm a rising 8th grader and member of the CMS Reopening Task Force that is made up of CMS students, teachers, staff, and parents. I'm also a member of Student Council. Before sharing with you some of the work that different working groups have completed around the district, and the important work that Middle School Task Force is looking to complete right now, a quick review of where we are. On June 25th, the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education released their initial fall school reopening guidance. Since then, through the leadership of the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Hunter, the district organized itself into a district-wide reopening task force and 4 important working groups. The 4 working groups for which CMS teachers, staff, and parents were part of worked throughout July to present the CMS Reopening Task Force their recommendations in the following reports. These reports were presented to the CMS Reopening Task Force on July 29th. Using these reports, which include concrete recommendations for the reopening of each building in the district, while still accepting these recommendations and guidelines that are still coming in. We are presenting in this video an overview of what school will look like for the CMS students in September. Please know that since this making of this video in late July, things will absolutely change, and a second presentation will be made at the end of August to all students and families. We also intend to release a very short social story video that I will explain more about at the end of this video. Concord Middle School is opening the 2020-2021 school year in a hybrid model. Dr. Hunter, who is our Superintendent of Schools, will again share how this looks at the middle school.
Concord Middle School and Concord Carlisle High School will attend school in an alternating schedule, split into 2 groups alphabetically, with Group 1 attending on Monday and Thursday, and Group 2 on Tuesday and Friday, with an alternating approach on Wednesday. Safety measures will be strictly in place, focused on all students and staff wearing masks and following regular hygiene protocols. Everyone will remain 6 feet apart to ensure safe distancing. Transportation will be reinvented to combine reduced school bus capacity with parent participation. Teaching and learning will maximize technology and in-person approaches to create engaging learning environments and foster connections and relationships.
Information such as what the middle school bell schedule looks like, maps of the building that share not only where classrooms are when you are in the building, but the new walking patterns for students in both buildings, will be available on the new CMS Reopening Google site published to students and families by the end of this week. All of this is pretty overwhelming for students like me, and I am a returning student to Concord Middle School in the Sanborn building. 6th graders new to Peabody building and 7th graders new to Sanborn building must be feeling a sense of anxiety. In the coming weeks, we will be releasing short social story videos from the students' perspective that will show how students are entering the school buildings after being dropped off from a bus or a car, or if the student walked or rode a bike. In late July, a professional videographer spent hours at both buildings capturing videos from their perspective of students in both Sanborn and Peabody. The videographer also spent time in both buildings building a social story of students transitioning from class to class that will be published in late August. Finally, a social story video will be made for lunches and how dismissal will look at the end of the day. If watching these videos helped, but you believe actually coming into the buildings with your class schedule in hand might make you feel more comfortable, please wait for a sign-up from Mr. Cameron, where families can take self-guided tours of the building starting the week of August 17th. Like walking into a supermarket, you will want to practice walking your class schedule with the new signs with arrows all around, sharing how you will transition from one class to another while keeping 6 feet away from your peers.